Were you a collegiate athlete once upon a time and being fit was simply part of your life as a student? Maintaining an exercise routine can be tough once the structure of coaches and practice and competition is removed from your life. But don't fear. Jocelyn Duke of Baptist Health Milestone Wellness Center has a plan. Jocelyn, you know this lifestyle. You were a collegiate athlete yourself.
Yes. I played collegiate women's basketball at Austin Peay State University, Division One school in Clarksville, Tennessee.
So when it comes to that though, I mean, you know the life. I mean, it's a structured life. You're a student, you're an athlete, and you've got everything kind of mapped out for you. And then you all of a sudden are out of college and now you have to rely on yourself. So where do we start with that to gain our fitness back if you are a collegiate athlete? Or really if you're anyone, because this applies to anyone as well.
Yeah. I think that as a collegiate athlete, I'm constantly tapping into those tools, right? So the discipline, the structure, the time management, because now we're adults, we have full-time jobs, we're busy. So the biggest thing for me is that, because I also competed in bodybuilding, so I still train like one. So I train a Monday through Friday. There are certain muscle groups that I hit every day. That doesn't change unless, I train with someone else. But that keeps the thinking and the struggle out of it because it's structure. I'm disciplined. I try to look up my recipes ahead of time. So then by the time I get to Saturday, Sunday, and I have to prep my meals, I'm just ready to go.
Now, how helpful is it to you to write out goals?
Oh man, like I know that when I coached at the collegiate level, we would ask our student athletes. Of course, the big goal is to win the conference championship, right? But you have to have many goals to lead up to the big goal. And so every game we would have the guards write out, specific goals pertaining to a guard, post players, specific goals pertaining to post players, so that every day they're gauging their work ethic, their discipline, their effort on the court every single game.
What about when it comes to really hiring your own coach? Although I think at Milestone we would call those trainers. I mean, how beneficial can that be to have someone who not only is going to help you with that structure and plan, but hold you accountable too?
Yeah. I mean, when you're coming in, you have your own goals. Our job is to look at those goals, look at the health conditions you may have, but work around all those things, right? So then we are constantly doing research, picking each other's brains, writing things out ahead of time so that when you come in, you don't have to think, right? We do the hard work. You come in, all you have to do is focus on working hard.
I've always said that that's something I've got so many things going on in my life that sometimes I just want to show up, just tell me what to do. And at Milestone, I mean, like you said, yes, you have to put in that physical effort, but you will map out a plan for someone depending upon what it is that's best for them.
I mean, people have only so many days they want to come in and work out, right? Like, it's easy for me to train 5 days a week because I'm already here. It's fun for me. It's a playground. But for some people, they're married, they have kids, they have jobs. We're in the middle of a pandemic. There's a lot of stresses. But if you can only come in twice a week or 3 times a week, we can build as a personal trainer. That's our job to build a program that's going to fit your life.
Jocelyn, we're going to have you back on Great Day Live again sometime soon. You're an artist, you're a writer, you have your hands in a zillion different things and are creating some really amazing and powerful things as well. What is it for you, especially, here in the new year, if a lot of us have just looked and said, you know what, I want to change. What would be that advice? And especially when you've got a zillion things going on, we're not out of the pandemic. What advice or even encouragement would you offer to someone who's saying, you know what, I want to make a change and I might need a little bit of help to do that, but I'm ready?
Reach out to someone. I mean, it's not, I have, as much as I say that I love working out, yeah, but there are days I don't feel like it. So I tell my coworkers my numbers. There are certain numbers I want to hit, my body fat and my muscle mass at the end of every month. So I have, colleagues that I tell, and so we're constantly checking in with each other. talk to someone that's going to hold you accountable, that's going to check in on you and say, hey, are you staying up on top of your game? Because we can't do this alone. So I tell people, just do it. Jump in. Don't drag your feet on asking for help, because the time's now.
Absolutely. Well, we always love Milestone Mondays, that's for sure. Jocelyn, looking forward to having you back on Great Day Live soon.
Thank you.